Hello, I am John Full-James and I am co-director of Light Bach Dances.
Hi, my name is Hoffe Schechter. I'm the co-director and choreographer of Bach Light Dances. It's a working title.
Nominee of the Fedora Van Cleef & Arpels Prize for Ballet 2020.
I don't really believe in key moments and the idea that one event can change your life or your path or your career. I think it's a chain of events and they're all interconnected and related. But saying that it's the projects that push me out of my comfort zone into new areas. So when I worked with theatre, with film, with opera, with John Full-James in the past, but if I had to choose one project that really had a big impact on me in the sense of my relationship with work and audiences, it's the performances in the Roundhouse in London in 2008.
A key moment for me was coming to work in Denmark at the Royal Theatre. The Royal Theatre is a great multi-art form company, ballet, opera, concerts, theatre, with a really strong audience.
I think, having grown in the 70s and 80s, watching a lot of TV and films, these are the things that really shaped the way I look at dance. Of course, the big choreographers, Bach, Forsyth, I worked with Ohad Naharin for many years, and that really influenced me. But if there was one film that I feel really shaped my, the way I look and feel art, is 2001: Space Odyssey. I think that film has everything.
I find inspiration all around me, in the newspaper, listening to music, and of course from amazing colleagues. On this project, Hoffe Schechter and our great design team, Tom Scott and Paulie Constable.
I find inspiration in everything that moves around me or inside me. I'm trying to dig into emotions, thoughts, let everything come out, then look at the world around me and see what's happening. For me, creation is about a form of awakening yourself and people around you to be more aware to things that are going on, be it emotions, social movements, culture. So it is the world around me and inside me, it's the now.
I've wanted to make a show with Bach's music for a very long time. I first fell in love with Bach as a singer and more recently as a listener. It's music of great complexity, and yet it's also music of great emotional intensity. It's music which is somehow quite mathematical, and yet Bach manages to put his finger very precisely on different emotions. He was fascinated, even obsessed with death, our relationship to it, and what shines through his music is a philosophy of life which has an understanding of death woven into it.
Weirdly, when I was 19, I decided to check who is my favorite band. I had a lot of CDs back then, remember CDs? And I had many CDs, and I wanted to count which is the artist I have the most music of. Led Zeppelin, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Pink Floyd, stuff like that. It was Bach. I think in all time, Bach is the one composer that moved me, shocked me, amazed me to levels that I just can't believe. So it is the most powerful composer I know. So of course, the presence of COVID-19 meant that all of us now are acutely aware of the presence of death, of how fragile life can be, how fragile our reality can be. We will only discover how that impacts us when we walk into the studio and start building the piece. I can't imagine that we will be able to ignore these emotions and that sense of the ticking clock, that life is finite.
It has also had a big practical impact on the piece. During the show, we use oral testimonies from people who are close to the end of life. And over the last months, many of those people have been shielding. So this has been a very challenging time for them. And in that context, it's been a real privilege to be able to talk with them and to hear their stories.
I think the biggest challenge is about how to glue it all together, how to make it feel like one. If you think about a production like a soup, that's very helpful. You don't want to feel or be aware of the different elements and ingredients inside the soup. Once you eat the soup, you want it to feel like one thing, like one taste that is harmonious, that is round. So, you know, making it feel round, making it feel harmonious, that's the biggest challenge.
This show has so many elements. Dancers, singers, musicians, dance, opera, live music, text, design. All those elements need to come together coherently, and we need to allow them the freedom to develop according to their own logic, but also make something coherent. That's the challenge.